So, would you like to learn how to mantra? There's a proper way to do it that's incredibly easy, and a lot of people don't know how to do this because you have to join a monastery or some in-depth, real establishment where you become devout. So I'm gonna save you some time and trouble. You have a total of 12 digits on your fingers. And this is how we learn to count mantra. So each finger has 3 digits. 1, 2, 3. And what you do is you take your thumb and use it as the counter. And then when you repeat the mantra, you want to take your thumb, and this is how I do it. I go from the outer end of my pinky, and we'll just say the letter M, for example. M, 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 M. And then you take it up to the next section of digits. M, 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 M. And then the next. M, 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 M. And then, now, you've done that on one hand. That means you've counted to 12 with 4 fingers. All right? So then after that, you want to take the other 4 fingers on your other hand and repeat the same process. M, 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 M. Now you have counted to 24 M's. So what I do, so there's absolutely no thought involved. I had to practice mantra for years and years and years. And I began with the Hare Krishna mantra. And it goes like this. I say it at a really sped up pace because I spent so many years practicing it. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. So once you roll through the mantra, you count to 24. Now, you have 4 directions: north, south, east, and west. So instead of trying to keep up with the numbers that you're counting to, because unless you don't already know, and this is your total first introduction to mantras, then your goal is 108. The reason why you repeat 108 mantras is because you receive 108 human lives. The 108 human lives is how your soul is developed. If you don't know about this, I'm glad I got to be the one that introduced it to you. We all do not get one life. We get millions of lives. So anyway, 108 human lives while you're human. And this is how you drag the So in the what I was saying is you count to 24, and then what I do is I switch. So if I go M M M M M M M M M M M M, you want to turn to the east. M M M M M M M M M M M M. Then do the other hand. M M M M M M M M M M M M, and then turn to the south. M M M M M M M M M M M M M M M M M M M M M M M M, and then of course turn to the west. You know what I mean. M M M M M M M M M M M M M M M M M M M M M M M. Now, we've gone all 4 corners, north, east, south, and west. All right. So, once you hit all 4 corners, you have counted 96 of the 108 mantra syllables. So, then at that point, you only have to do one more set. You don't need both hands. You only need one hand. Once you've gone all the way around, you can just mantra again. M, 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 M. Right there. You hit 108. At that point, then you begin your meditation. I bet a lot of you didn't know that. You're not supposed to just jump straight into meditating. That is the hardest way to do it. If you mantra first, the can be a little misleading because when you you can blast yourself off in outer space. But when you it's very easy to still lose count because the after about 50 you're in meditation. You'll figure it out when you come back out of it, but you won't get to the end. So I'm going to give you an example of 12 ohms real quick. And I'm going to try to hold my hand up. At the same time, I practice enough. I don't really need to. I can slouch an ohm. I probably curl a ball an ohm. All right, so Om, Om. If you don't know how to ohm, by the way, it's the letter OM, but you want to pronounce it with an AUM. They both carry different signatures, but AUM is the periodical element for gold. It's also the molecular combination of the beginning of all vibration in the universe. See, we live in a vibrating universe, and this vibration had an origin, and the origin is Om. It's not a religious rendition to prove a point. It's a scientific fact. The vibratory Om is the beginning and end of every toric Mobius strip sound wave in our entire world is wrapped in sound, rattled with rods, cones, and spheres intersecting the hippocampus of the center of our brain. So if you caught all that, you get Om. It was later renditioned into the Amen, and it's known as the Word. In the beginning, I was with the Word, and the Word was with me. So you see what that means? That means that it was a point of creation, and it goes like this. I've had my doubts previously with tubing when you Om, but sometimes it's just hard not to. So if you start to tube, relax because you can really tear up your vocal cords. But it's also the key to opening your third set of vocal cords, which is the whole point behind super meditation. So anyway, excuse me while I tear up my vocal cords. I'll be right back. So, what you want to do, I'm sure a lot of Hindus hate what I just did. What you want to do is, I like to relax every way I can. I'm a pro activist for CBD and marijuana. So, what you got to do, you want to take a deep breath. 6 seconds in. 10 seconds out. It doesn't have to be any numerical number, but you'll notice if you were to breathe in for 3 seconds, hold it. 6 seconds. Now release for 9. Isn't that something? Now your lungs are prepped for the extra upper channels around your heart chakra to have the vocal cord chamber resonate the Kundalini energy back up into the center of your brain. Now, why would you be wanting to do this? Because it feels good. You see, you can feel good to be in your body. It's a natural high. I get up and do this every morning. It's the first thing I do every morning. It's how I've started my everyday for years. Immediately the second I get up, I get into the bathroom. I pop on the dryer. I pop on the shower, and and you'll notice a lot of times when you see people sitting in certain positions, they're actually counting. Now you know. So remember, 12 digits, or 4 fingers have 12 digits, and this is the proper way to count. So I don't know who created a counting system to only use 10 because you have 10 fingers, but there's really 26 ways in there. Honestly, 28 if you want to be technical. So, but it's very easy to use your thumb as a counter, and 12, 24, 48, 56, 96, and then 108. So, excuse me, 24, 48, yeah, and then another 24 would be 72, then 96. Then you only have 12 more digits, is 108. And it'll make you feel really good. There's many mantras to get into. I first would recommend the Om. Before you do anything else, it has no religious attachment. You're not channeling Satan. It is the prime way to prep yourself up for meditating if you're an old man who's full of old bones and can't really do asanas. So the next practical thing is mantra. And if you really want to meditate, there's no better, faster way to take you into a deeper level of meditation than you would ever believe. So without further ado, here's 12 ohms. If you lift your chin halfway through it, it'll allow your vocal cords to open up, and that AU gets caught inside the OM. So OM becomes Don't be afraid if it doesn't sound right at first, because you have to stretch your vocal cords and the muscles in your neck just like you would any other workout. So like I said, if you start to tube at first, don't get too carried away with it until you're used to it. Give it a few weeks, because you'll straight rip your vocal cords up. You know what I mean? So That was 16, but you get the point. So that's how you do any mantra. If you're curious, this is the way. This is the way. Thanks so much for spending 20 minutes with me. Have a blessed afternoon.